What up, guys? This is Abe the Chimp. And today we're going to talk about Captain America Civil War. Alright, so I went and saw this film in theaters when it came out, and it was awesome. Like, seriously. This is like a Avengers movie without calling it an Avengers movie, and obviously it's the one that has had the most Marvel characters in it. And speaking of which, oh man, I can't wait for Infinity War. But anyway, so Civil War, I was wondering how they were going to do it, how they're going to be able to pull it off, but somehow they did. And I'm glad they did, because it was awesome. There's obviously a few fight scenes, chase scenes, and I just can't get over Black Panther, actually. He's a really awesome character. So I kind of was wondering how they're going to be able to pull off Black Panther having his own film, because they had already announced that before Civil War. But seeing him in Civil War and, just looking at all that, I was like, oh, they're going to do a great job when Black Panther comes out. And sure enough, I did see the trailer for it not too long ago, and I was blown away. I'm like, oh, dude, this could be awesome. And that's actually a movie that I never thought I would be excited for. But here we are. And so, obviously, they got Team America's team, and then Iron Man's team, and they're fighting each other. But it doesn't actually start that way. It's just because they had disagreements that Tony Stark thinks there should be some government oversight over their actions and what they should do and should not do. And so then there are some people, obviously, that agree with him, like War Machine, Vision, and so they sign up for to be part of. They basically sign their life away, as Steve Rogers would say. Well, obviously, Steve Rogers is hunting down Bucky, the Winter Soldier, and so the main villain in this film would be Captain Zemo. And so somewhere along there, you kind of find out that he's been planning this all along. He wants to break the Avengers up, and so he kind of found somebody to be an imposter that looks like Bucky, and so that's why Steve Rogers goes to try and look for him. But then you also got the Avengers chasing after him because they believe that he blew up a building, and this is actually why Black Panther starts going after Bucky, because he believes it is Bucky who planted the bomb and and making his father die. So and that's why the Black Panther becomes the next king of Wakanda. And this is actually the first film where Spider-Man makes an appearance, and thanks to Sony and Marvel's negotiating, they were able to work out a deal where they can use Spider-Man and still be able to, and Sony still be able to have the rights to Spider-Man. And that's a whole other issue that we can probably talk about some other time. But anyway, he makes a brief appearance, and it left a big impression on a lot of people. I wasn't sure what to think about it yet, but I definitely think he was better than Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. I don't know why people like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. I mean, for that film when it first came out, that was awesome, but something about him just didn't seem to fit the character, at least the way I saw him. And this movie actually had a lot of great scenes that you just look at that image and like, oh, that just like gets imprinted in your brain. Like, that's just an image that you'll remember. And that's really good cinematography right there, man. Obviously saying that it's a great film, which it is. A lot of people loved it. There's some haters, but whatever. Ignore them. Um, I don't know if this movie really caused me to come and watch it again and again. I've probably seen it twice, maybe 3 times. But it's just because more I was bored and be like, oh, it's right there, I'll watch it. Um, but it's still being really good though. Um, but yeah, I guess I would give this movie, let's say an 8 out of 10. Just because, for what they had to pull off to do this film, they did a really good job, man. And, obviously, they only did the best they could. And it really shows. It's awesome movie. I just didn't. I guess maybe I might watch it if I want to see like a bunch of superheroes bash up each other and fight. But other than that, I don't think I really have a desire to watch it again. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you again next time. Thank you.